Welcome back to some more Xenonauts. So, a little bit of a time skip, as some stuff happened on the geoscape, and we are now here assaulting a landed harvester UFO, which is a large UFO. I'm a little bit terrified because, well, it's a large ship and it's a landing, not a crash. So expect heavy resistance. Quick summary or whatever of what happened on the geoscape. So the orbital, well, after all the comments on the last episode, I decided to not do the assault on the facility because I'm clearly not ready for it, tech-wise. So the orbital cannon destroyed a city in South America, which increased the panic, and because panic can apparently, even though on the panic screen it says like 70 out of 100, but you know, it can go above 100, and so even after then spending operation points to reduce panic in that region, we were still over 100, so South America left then as the month ticked over, which, you know, at the end of the day, I think if they had destroyed a city in Russia, then maybe South America and Russia would have left, losing us the game. So I guess maybe we got lucky in that regard. So Gauss Weapons did finish, but the production did not finish in time for this mission. So yeah, we also, while we found this landed harvester here, our interceptors shot down a second harvester. So we have a crashed UFO right back to back, potentially. The landed ship, there's a bunch of enemies out there and we haven't spotted a single one yet. I mean, it's nice being able to actually deploy from the ship without any opposition for a change, but I'm super nervous. Maybe we do some preemptive smoking here. Makes some amount of sense. Gonna ruin my next turn though. Something comes from the sides, so be it, but anything from the front is gonna have a little thick smoke cover to go through. Alright, end turn, see what happens. Long enemy activity. And the aliens seem to really hate windows. The sound of several windows being smashed aggressively, I have to assume, right? It's silence. This end of map. This wall here, it might be. Gonna go this way. Look from the back. I think I'm just gonna get you and probably you. A lot of health and armor for a psionic enemy. At least I think that's the psionic dudas. You back behind the trees. Sniper out there, get a grenades over to that side. Overwatching this kind of area here. Yeah. Let's just move most of the squad then. If this is the end of the map, move over here, sweep down this side of the map to just stay a little bit more together. We're outnumbered. We're probably outnumbered, but we're also outgunned because of our bad tech. We gotta concentrate our firepower. Okay. Wasn't using that mass anyway. Some friendly fire incident there. You're kinda still alive. Okay. Well, blast his ass. And if we get him to turn around, and we can get some proper line of sight here. We know that we can defeat these guys with a laser salvo into the back. Put land behind him. Let's see if that... Okay. Did shred some of his stats and definitely hurt him. Think if we can get another grenade or something behind. Okay, right, that worked. Now about that guy. It's not a great shot. But it's 10 not great shots, eh? maybe thinking that we wanna probably get another smoke between that guy and the squad. Try to at least take a shot before smoking up here. Oh yeah, okay, that leaves you without any action points, so he will probably just walk over and take you out. Not for dinner. More smoke. When in doubt, more smoke. And you go 20 points. Right there. The auto heal module also kind of removed my bleeding. That is kind of nice. Needs of some sort. Not gonna get much better with all that smoke, but hey, you know what? Maybe you don't even have an angle to shoot this guy. There's a ship between you and him. I mean, yes, you're gonna get some spread, but you're not gonna accidentally hit a target that is physically blocked from your line of sight. At least you think that that wouldn't happen. This is way too crowded over here. Back inside here. Good shot from there. Absolutely. That should... he still has 107. Completely suppressed you and killed all your action points. We're getting somewhere. No, this is map, right? This shaded area here. It's the edge of the map, even though I do have the targeting cursor outside of the map. Seems kind of weird that it would give me that. Trying to see if we see any more broken windows. Come here behind the full. Move our shotguns closer-ish, but in the full cover of that lock stack. Here being full cover walls. Probably move up. We could even move up all the way over there, but I don't think we have the support nearby to back them up. Over here. Okay, we got another one of the big boys coming in from there. Not the best angle for us right now. Yeah, behind the building on that side. So don't think we're gonna be able to do anything about it this turn. We gotta fall back a little bit, I think. Nade's in position there. I need the machine gun closer. And good shooters. I don't think the shotguns are gonna be relevant. We can keep an eye on anything that might come in from this direction. So it's probably in that room there. We just wait. Some good hits there on the Overwatch. Even the shotgun Overwatch on the weird corner. And he just doesn't care, he just keeps coming. No updated sign on this dude. It was worth a try. Opens up line of sight a little bit. So Ward is on against that guy, yeah. You can see, like, I think Ward has been one of the most active soldiers. I'm not sure if you can see anywhere how many missions they did. OG shield guy. I did hear destruction sound, so it must have destroyed that stuff over there. Hey. I'm not terrified, I'm just Overwatch camping. Give it another turn. We're not on a timer here. And these things are scary. Civilian, but that might have been that dude that came at me here. Just wondering if we can, like, get our team here, like these 5, behind this building. That guy should be far enough away. Spot him again? No. So I'm just getting cover from that side there. And also making it all the way in one move. Okay, he's way closer than I thought he would be. Interesting that I didn't see him. When I was stepping out, but that was last turn. Okay. Well, note. There's no indication of what the line of sight is, and I don't want to get him flying forward here and then shooting me in the flank on that distance. So we're gonna just screw your reminders. This thing broke, I think. Oh, maybe we broke it before. What did you smash, though? I did hear a distinct smashy sound. Go to the building because there's a small wall. Weakness of all my soldiers is small walls. This thing has to be multiple tiles big, right? It can't have smashed through this little piece of wall here. Maybe, maybe not. Moves, terrifying moves. Well, these swords should protect these guys, but that is a concern. He's not on full health. So maybe these civilians have done a number on him. Either way, we can approach in the cover of these log piles. Yeah, big that map is in that direction. Okay. There's the machinery on the other side of the window. That's still fully line of sight blocking. Okay. Let's get you over there. You know, I want to bring you to this side so we can like launch grenades on this guy. UFO spotted. There. Not a terrible shot, and it should hit the backside. Leaving me with 11, so I can sneak back into full. Did something. It would have been nice to actually see the results of your shot, right? Going for the pincer. Going for the pincer. Yeah, can't jump through this window. I don't trust the guy. What? We had one dude coming in there. Right. That was a reasonable way to attack. Because yeah, I clearly knew from my previous positioning where my soldiers were in that situation. Oh, you hear me. Yeah, we can do something like this. But that was some grade A bullshit. Much more line of sight cover. No idea where this guy is. Probably there. Could have been a different guy, who knows? We have any way left to protect Renata here? Probably not. Well, good luck. Understandable. Well, we just lost both of our machine guns, and it's not a case of hey, maybe the soldiers survived. No, they got turned into red mist. I have no idea how we go. Well, we can pick up. Can we pick up the weapons? Are there still weapons on the ground? Nope. Nothing left. Nothing left. I don't think we can. Well, honestly, I don't think we can finish this mission without machine guns. I'm not even sure we can do the landed harvester, not the landed, the crashed harvester without machine guns, without laser machine guns. And again, the Gauss weapons are too far out. Yeah, if I don't... Well, I can control you. Only downside is your grenade launcher is somewhere there on the ground, probably. At least you're not dead. But yeah, I have no idea how we can defeat this thing at this point. Doesn't help that, you know, half my squad is on the other side of the map, but I don't think that made a huge difference here. No indication of where that guy went. I'm just gonna see if we can defeat this guy here without losing anyone else. We might try to storm the UFO, but at this point, I'm kind of feeling like we dropped the ball on this campaign. It's a thing of so in my opinion, based on what I've seen about the game so far, is you know, you have this whole original XCOM feeling of most of your soldiers just being replaceable cannon fodder, and most of your progression is in your gear. But if you have a purely kind of gear-based progression system, that means if you're ever behind on tech, behind on gear, you're out of luck, right? In a like let's say an XCOM 2 kind of scenario, or even XCOM 1, where a lot of the character power is also based on the ranks of the soldiers and the talent points they have, you can still make some stuff happen with higher rank perks and your abilities, even if you're behind on gear. And you can probably take out a sector pod in XCOM 2 with ballistic weapons if you have a bunch of colonels, master sergeants, etc. Whether or not one or the other is better is a completely separate discussion. Only remember where I left my grenade launcher. If you could zoom in, you know, to look at tiles. So this gas container was here, and I think it was like there. Look at that. We have now enough points to get back to safety. Of course not. And back here. I mean, you're inside, and that would be in the way. I think there's little point shooting this thing from the front anyway, so I might just not. That's a lot of movement that you're doing there. Are you still shooting? No, okay. Oh. At this point? God, it's so loud. 3 health. Okay. I'm not engaging at that range. Okay, let's get these guys in here. So bring you in. Some weird line of sight through 15 windows. So maybe bring you behind there. Group need launcher. Then maybe bring the sniper rifle that way, and we can maybe get some shots here flanking, depending on where this guy moves. This thing is big. This thing is big. Some questionable line of sight through a couple windows, huh? And it says 72, but it also says minus. Yeah, that there's a big object right in front of me that gives me a big minus. Why don't we do this? Oh yeah, plasma fusion grenade obviously can't destroy some weird water container. Why would it? No? 25 damage on that sniper rifle. This is not sure how much of that is gear progression and how much of that is, yeah, sniper rifles just suck in this game. Maybe not as much as pistols, but definitely suck. Give it a good old listen. If anyone else think I'm hearing another, well, most of it was doors inside the ship, right? I think I'm also hearing another big ball of death, which again might just be game over, man, game over. Sniper high ground. Just gonna have you shoot through the window, then this wall is gonna be in the way for shots on there because yes, that's exactly how you can go to that spot. Go in there, then walk through that wall, and then you can reach that spot. No. Just open. Can you not open the door from the diagonal? Okay. Surely, obviously. Oh no, that's a shrubbery in the way. We're just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. Probably turn you around. Okay, can we destroy the door with assault rifle shots? We try some auto salvos next turn. Turn you around. Okay. Tactics still works. I'm not sure how to approach this here. So at the moment I'm not approaching it at all. We need to go in, we need to have everybody low spy so that they can get inside with enough action points remaining to be still relevant, I guess, in the next turn. Something happens now, at least we can still get maybe a laser shot, a sniper shot. Okay. Door we can open diagonally. More doors, nobody inside. What about here? More doors, nobody inside. We're gonna push through here. We're gonna have these two. And see what happens. And that ball of death is gonna fly through some random wall and kill half my team. Yeah, now what? How do we engage that in this environment? You don't have any grenades or anything left. You're kind of useless against this enemy. Okay, we in turn and see what happens. The moment I move closer, though, isn't it gonna turn around again? Yeah. So I guess I have to go in position, throw a grenade with you. And switch to you, shotgun his butt. Guess we run away. Throw grenade like there. Make him turn around. Get another shotgun shot in. Oh, but if you're here in the way, then probably the grenade's not gonna work. So I mean, grenade doesn't have to hit him, right? Just has to like cause a sound in that direction. What do I need for a grenade? 57. I don't have much, any room to play with here. Insufficient ammo. Yeah, that certainly doesn't help. Okay, stupid idea. No smoke. Well, never gonna protect you. I don't trust these when the corner is not green. Good luck, everybody. Is that the stun gun? Stun gun Overwatch? Hi. Ooh. Yeesh. Three HP, barely a scratch. Oh. He's just not getting the message. And that shield is actually... I was about to, when I was ranting about sniper rifles being useless, also say how the shields really lost some of its momentum during the campaign, but now actually sometimes it's still useful for something. Opened the door here. Interesting. I knew I felt that I was forgetting something. Just like go up there and shoot him. Shotgun. Oh, pretty good. Well, not for him, but there's another floaty boy. So we found the freaking teleporter. Oh, this is a huge open room here. Okay. At least do my, before we send anyone for the teleporter, I want to do my due diligence here and check out these other rooms. And then here. Nothing in there. You keep an eye on this big room. Oh. Oh, that's when you shoot? Take your time, guys. You know, no pressure. Not the... You don't have a medkit or the auto medkit, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. No, not that way. This way. Come to that door. Okay. Ground floor taken, secured, whatever. Let's go up to the first floor. Well, probably gonna wait a turn here, then move next to the teleporter, wait a turn, then go in, and then Let's see what awaits us on the other side. Need to click behind the teleporter, but right click on the teleporter, they're not turning around to change their facing. Who wants to go first? Hit points. We have full complement of grenades to potentially suppress anybody. Not a door. Yeah, it's 3 doors. Still, it's barely better. The pistols here on both sides of that door should keep us absolutely safe. Everybody. Oh. Do this. Then you have 100%. You know there's a floaty thing ball. Not ball. Floaty brain. Over here. So you move that way. Cool. Interesting. I want to subscribe to your newsletter. Didn't come out here this way. here. Not sure that allows me to do something fancy from this side. Oh, the other guy. Thirteen should hopefully be enough. On an unconscious. Okay. I think we're just gonna give him another turn. Get you in here for support. Walk up. How is that? Is it really just the shot accuracy being so low? I'm gonna salvo his ass here. Ah, we're going all in. Okay, just... How are you still alive? Big. Item A on item B, but don't try dragging B on A. That doesn't work, then the game doesn't know what to do. Right, spotted the potentially last guy. If you come back this way, I don't want to open the door. How? What kind of line of sight is that? From that tile, shooting this spot. Still no end of mission. Okay. You don't have any bleeding wounds? Find that last lobsterman in the closet. Excuse me, what? We can tell they're hiding somewhere inside rooms, or are these teleporters and we have another level above? So no one help. How are there still door sounds? And it's not these doors opening. It's gotta be. There's another level, isn't there? God, freaking damn it! Okay, so good news is nobody's looking my direction, and he's on really low health. Two levels. That's nice. I think you come up here and you go with a good old flashbang on that guy. So he's not gonna do any shenanigans as we come in there. Resilient little bugger. Yeah, not done. Holy shit. Oh, there's so many still in this room. They have a hologlobe. That means they're the good guys, right? The blue hologlobe? That's kinda... Yeah, the most pathetic flashbang I've ever seen. Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother? Them controlling the doors and being able to keep them open during their turn, but then they're closed again. Ha! You killed your own holy globe. One idiot. I mean, you don't have line of sight apparently, but I'm sure you're gonna get shot here. I'm just gonna reach it down and then we'll give them the room. Where? Where are they? Oh, they're right here. Yeah, I might control this. Yeah, we suppressed you. Well, that was a mission. No. Also not getting the lucky roll on Luna here. Yeah, this is not looking great for having a squad to take down the shutdown ship. It's not looking great at all. What's the timer on this anyway? 22 hours? Ultra dense alloys, biosurvey array. Okay. So it's intended to place the abductor. Okay, so yeah, let's see what the armory says. Well, there's a bunch of colonels here, which I'm assuming are gonna be people that were on previous missions, so should have some slightly higher stats than everybody else. Yeah, we don't have gear, I know. We're gonna have to go with the ballistic machine guns for the heavies. Is there even a point bringing those? I mean, 34 damage is 34 damage, right? Just not gonna have the armor shredding. We're gonna have to rely on shredding by grenades. Maybe shotgun shots still destroy 8 armor per hit. Well, I guess all the laser weapons do. Since our heavies in the last mission got completely disintegrated, that also means we don't have the armor that they have had. Okay, I mean, we do have 10 people, and it's a crash, not a landing. I want to see what kind of squad I can whip out of this this team, and then we'll see how the mission goes. Yeah, we're about to finish now Tech Workshop, and then it's like one more day, 1.5 days to get our first Gauss weapons online. But that's not enough time for this current crash chip. Oh well, yeah. I mean, we'll see. I don't know what kind of enemies we can expect there. It should be, fewer enemies since we shut down the enemy craft, but I'm not convinced. I'm not feeling that. So far, I'm not feeling the big difference between a crashed ship and a landed ship. It seems like it's the same number of enemies. Well, we'll figure it out next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.